Hey everyone, are you ready for an awesome adventure? Seriously, we're going to shrink down, way down, for a microscopic safari. It's an explainer that's going to take us deep inside the secret world of cells. So, let's go. Okay, so to kick things off, I've got a question for you. What do you, a tiny little ant, and a giant tree all have in common? I mean, they seem totally different, right? But they all share one amazing secret that connects, well, all living things. What do you think it is? Okay, did you guess it? If you said cells, you are 100% right. Yep, every single living thing is made of these incredible little things. So a cell, it's just the basic building block of life. It's kind of like Legos, you know? You can use them to build pretty much anything. An ant, an elephant, or even you. All right, first stop on our safari. We're exploring an animal cell. And yep, these are the kinds of cells that make up you, me, and every other animal out there. So get ready, we're going in. Okay, we're inside. Whoa, the first thing you'll probably spot is that big thing right in the middle. That's like the main headquarters, the command center, and it has a name, the nucleus.
So, the nucleus. It basically has the most important job of all. Seriously, it holds all the plans, all the instructions, it tells every single part of the cell what to do. It's the brain, the boss, the whole shebang.
All right, now, look around. See all that jelly-like stuff that's kind of filling up the whole space? It might look like just goo, but trust me, this is where all the action happens. This stuff is called the cytoplasm.
Think of the cytoplasm as like the cell's main workspace. All the other little parts are just floating around in it, doing their thing. This is where all the important chemistry happens that keeps the cell alive and kicking.
Okay, so you might be thinking, what's holding all this stuff in? You know, what stops the nucleus and all that cytoplasm jelly from just spilling out? Well, that's the job of this super thin layer on the outside. It's called the cell membrane.
The cell membrane is like the cell's own personal security guard, or maybe a gatekeeper. It's super smart and it controls everything that goes in and out. It lets the good stuff in, like food, and kicks the bad stuff out, like waste. Nothing gets past this guy without permission. No way.
Okay, Safari team, time to move. We're heading out of the animal kingdom and jumping over to our next spot, a plant cell. And you're going to want to see this because plant cells have some seriously cool upgrades that animal cells just don't have. So right away, you'll see a lot of the same stuff. There's a nucleus, there's cytoplasm, and a cell membrane. Check, check, check. But on top of all that, they've got 3 amazing new features. Think of them as cool upgrades. So check this out. The first thing you'll probably notice is this extra tough layer on the very outside. That's upgrade number 1, the cell wall. This cell wall is a game changer. It makes the plant cell super strong and gives it a fixed shape. It's basically a protective brick wall around the whole cell. And that's why a plant can stand up straight and a tree can grow so tall without just flopping over. Okay, let's look back inside. Upgrade number 2 should be pretty easy to spot. See that giant water balloon thing? The one taking up a ton of space? Whoa, that's called the vacuole. So this huge vacuole is pretty much a giant storage tank for the cell. It's this big sack that holds water, food, whatever stuff the plant might need. And when it's full of water, it actually pushes out against that cell wall, which helps the whole plant stay firm and not get all wilted. And now for the final upgrade. This one is maybe the most famous of them all. You see those little green things floating around in the cytoplasm? Those little green discs, those are the amazing chloroplasts. And these things are a plant's superpower, for real. Chloroplasts are like tiny little food factories. They do this incredible thing called photosynthesis, where they take sunlight and just turn it into food. It's why plants are green, and it's how they make the energy that, honestly, feeds almost everything on the whole planet. So cool! Okay, one last stop on our microscopic safari. We're going to see how cells aren't all the same. I mean, they're not just generic little blobs. Some of them become total experts with really specific jobs. And these pros have a special name. They're called specialized cells. It just means they have a unique shape and a very specific job to do. And they're designed to do that one job perfectly to help the entire animal or plant work the way it's supposed to. Okay, for example, look at a red blood cell. Its whole job, its only job, is to be an oxygen delivery driver for your body. That's it. It zips to your lungs, grabs oxygen, and then races all over to drop it off where it's needed. Super important.
Or what about this one? A nerve cell. I mean, look how long and stringy it is. That shape is perfect for its job, which is to be a super fast messenger. It sends signals from your brain all the way down to your toes in like a split second. It's basically the body's wiring.
Wow, what an adventure. Okay, let's do a quick recap with our Safari summary. This chart basically breaks down everything we saw. You've got the parts that are in both animal and plant cells, like the nucleus, the control center, and then you've got those special plant-only upgrades, like the cell wall for support and those chloroplast food factories. Awesome.
And that's a wrap on our microscopic safari. So we've seen just how incredible these tiny little building blocks of life really are. I'm going to leave you with a final question to think about. If you could design a brand new specialized cell for humans, what superpower would you give it? What job would it do? Something to think about. Thanks so much for exploring with me today.